We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. This is taken in at the 13. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's caught after a game about 2. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Short pickup to their own 31. Play made by Jacob Parrish. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down. Here's Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
To throw here on first down. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Brown again. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he takes the return out of bounds. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Swift on second down. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lawrence facing third and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch made here at the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. Pass play on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Fits it through the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the gun on third down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Looking downfield. Snagged by Arroyo. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's Loki from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Hey,
run!
A drawn out. This is Swift. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronk, Xavier McKinney.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped there by the fourth-year ball hawk, coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. Lawrence in the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
On the jump.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Running out route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 32. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback will get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
This is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and Matt Stuggan making their return to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Point after is up and through. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
21. Cowboys 7. Joshua Party to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Well, left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down under the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Lisa 24.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He finds space, middle of the field. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. Rutger with the extra point. And the Cowboys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 14.
It's just like that. We're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'll throw it. Cope with a catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. First and 10 now from the 46. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Cuts right. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Nose of the football inside the 1. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Double it, 14. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, danger, touch!
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Let's go. Hey, so, here we go.
One final shot before the half. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So entering the lock, no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing it again here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Even 10-yard gain on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Working inside the red zone. Pass is caught at the 9. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
In by Arroyo on the right side. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. About sets. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. Brought in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 14. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Brett.
They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Eagles and Matt Stuggan making their return to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I'll throw here on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
As quarterback, when you have an outright versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Starting quarterback run here. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Quick throw left side, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
Leaves at 24.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
16 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds the in route complete. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up third.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the default. That's going to force 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Space past the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Cole. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll try it right with Brown. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pass play coming here. Fits it through the middle. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Set. Drop goal 80. Hawk 7.
From the red zone on 1st. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep running away with this. One right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This taken from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Hey, go!
Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds a man right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
Second man at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Stepping up, and he's going to run. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Hey, go, go!
Lawrence in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Hey, run! Run! This is it!
Here's Lawrence to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you've got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. Working on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession.
All right, let's go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Feed it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Cowboys
Run.
first down.
Son,
First and 10 at the 22.
Now it's Lawrence. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Rip, 23.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Gets this one instead of Neal. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Hey, go.
They'll air it out on third. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. They run with Neal. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trying to do some window dressing. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught just shy of the goal line. And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut into the lead by another point. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles to Matt Duggan making their return to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 69. Bravo 80.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 31-yard line.
Bravo 60, Buffalo 18. Cup 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
32. First down, Philadelphia.
They're going to pass it here. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
As the open man downfield. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight ends, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit in those big tight ends.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming here from the 12. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps according to them because the outcome already decided. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Brought in right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. It is picked off by Keaton Crawford. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Dallas.